All right, what's up, y'all? It's your boy, My Opinions 333, or you can call me Jug Truth. Today, I'm going to talk about Freddy Krueger versus Man. Because I know y'all been wanting me to do another video about a horror movie characters. And I decided to put these two together. I decided to put Freddy Krueger and Candyman together on what would happen if these two would have actually crossed paths. And then I'm going to tell y'all who I think would win, who I think might lose, or this might be a draw. So let me just say, these two right here going at it though, I think it'll be an endless fight between Candyman and Freddy Krueger. Cause they both are immortal, especially Freddy Krueger. Freddy Krueger, he can't die in his dream world. In his dream world, he can't freaking die. And Candyman, he's been around for decades. Candyman's been dead way longer than Freddy Krueger has. Candyman has been a ghost way longer than Freddy Krueger had. He's been born a lot longer than Freddy Krueger. So Candyman has always been been around as a vengeful spirit for a very long time, way longer than Freddy. Candyman's been a killer way longer than Freddy Krueger has ever had. You know what I'm saying? But with that being said, um, I think this would really be an endless fight between these two. It would be endless. Because if you go back and think about Freddy versus Jason, all right, let's go back and talk about that for a minute. When Freddy first went up against Jason, the movie called Freddy versus Jason, when Freddy versus Jason, when they met up in the dream world, in Freddy's dream world, Freddy Krueger at the time kept wondering why Jason was not dying. He kept wondering. And then all of a sudden, Jason started to show a little bit of fear. And then Freddy Krueger figured it out because if you remember at the beginning of the fight, Freddy didn't know what Jason was afraid of. He didn't know until Jason showed it. When Jason showed Freddy the fear, Freddy was like, "Oh, okay, I see. You're afraid of water. You're afraid to be in the lake. You're afraid to be drowned." But with Candyman, I don't think Freddy Krueger is going to be able to figure out what's Candyman fear. I don't think he's going to be able to figure that out because Candyman has not really shown no fear. I seen Candyman 1, I see Candyman 2, I see Candyman 3. I even see the new Candyman movie that came out last year. Um, no, I mean, I've never seen Candyman really show no sign of fear. Like, we don't know what he's afraid of. Like, Candyman just really got a lot of hatred in his heart, and I don't really. And I think Freddy Krueger wouldn't be able to figure that out because Candyman, like I said, it'll be an endless fight. It'll just be endless. They both can't die, especially if they're in the dream world. Because Freddy can't kill Candyman in the dream world, and he damn sure can't kill him in the real world. So either way, Now Candyman might have a chance on beating Freddy. He might have a chance on beating Freddy if Candyman can somehow pull Freddy Krueger out of the dream world. Then yeah, Candyman has got the advantage though. He's got the fucking advantage against Freddy though. But if they both are in the dream world, especially if Candyman is in Freddy's dream world, I mean it's really gonna be an endless fight. I just don't see Freddy Krueger killing Candyman. I just don't see it. I don't see Candyman killing Freddy Krueger. Like it'll just be a slaughter. They both just slaughtering each other. It'll just be an endless fight between those two. Also, these two would really beef. And let me tell you why I believe Freddy Krueger and Candyman would probably despise each other. Because remember, Freddy Krueger wants everybody to fear him. The more people that knows about Freddy, the more people remembers Freddy, the stronger Freddy becomes. Candyman. Candyman wants people to believe that he exists. And without people believing that Candyman doesn't exist, there's no more Candyman. So these two right here would definitely be beefing with each other. I can see that happening because I can see Freddy Krueger trying to get people to remember who he is, and Candyman he's looking at it like, well, if more people remembers you, Freddy, then I'm not going to exist no more. Nobody's going to believe that I exist. So Freddy Krueger would be saying the same thing. He'd be saying like, well, fuck. Candyman's going around having people believing in him and saying that he's real and everything like that. And the more people believe that Candyman exists, the weaker the weaker Freddy Krueger will become. So y'all kind of get what I'm saying. So yeah, these two would definitely be trying to compete with each other on who can become the strongest. You know what I'm saying? People gonna be fearing Candyman. People gonna be fearing Freddy Krueger. So it's gonna be a kind of like a tug of war between those two. Because without people fearing Freddy, Freddy won't exist. Freddy won't get no stronger. And without people believing that Candyman won't exist. So no, these two would not like each other. they wouldn't like each other. I don't see Freddy Krueger and Candyman really teaming up. I just don't really see that happening. I see these two competing with each other, trying to see who can strike fear in those hearts, see who can do the most killing, see who's going to exist. Because Candyman, he will look at it like, okay, I can't kill Freddy Krueger, but if I can get more people to believe in Candyman that I exist, that would weaken Freddy Krueger. Freddy Krueger would be erased. Same thing goes with Freddy Krueger. Freddy Krueger would look at the same thing. Freddy Krueger would be like, I can't kill Candyman because this motherfucker can't die. I can't kill him in the dream world and I can't kill him in the real world. So all Freddy got to do, if he's lucky, because y'all see what he did in Freddy versus Jason. Freddy Krueger tried to use Jason to get people to remember him, to remember Freddy. And then all of a sudden, Jason started killing too much. And Freddy was like, man, what the hell are you doing, man? You're killing too much. You're making more people believe that you're the killer and I'm not. And the more people believe in you, Jason, I'm not going to exist. So that's why Freddy wanted to take out Jason, because Jason was killing too much. He was killing too damn much. So again, it would definitely be a power struggle with these two. These two would not like each other. I just don't see that. Because they both want to exist. Candyman wants people to believe that he exists, and Freddy wants people to stay scared and fear him more in order for him to become stronger and to exist. So, to answer y'all's question on who I think will win, this one's a very tough one. It's a tough one right here. Like I said, if Candyman somehow can pull Freddy Krueger out of the dream world, he should be able to beat Freddy. He should be able to beat him. Because remember, Candyman's immortal. He's immortal in the dream world. He's immortal in the real world. So no matter if those two battle, even if Freddy had the advantage of Candyman in the dream world, Freddy wouldn't be able to kill him, because Freddy's going to be very frustrated and very irritated and being like, why can't this motherfucker die? Unless Freddy Krueger somehow figure out what can kill Candyman. Unless Freddy Krueger can be like, okay, maybe the mirror. But see, somehow Freddy Krueger got to tap into Candyman's mind like how he did Jason. He's got to tap into his mind or whatever to figure out what scares him and what's his weakness. You know what I'm saying? Because I can see Freddy Krueger playing mind games with Candyman. I can see Freddy Krueger probably trying to be Candyman's wife. Freddy Krueger will figure out like, okay, this man right here got his arm sawed off. Or who knows? Freddy Krueger might try to pretend to be Candyman's first lover. Freddy Krueger might try to impersonate her. What they call it, shapeshift. Freddy Krueger might shapeshift and try to be Candyman's first lover. Because we all remember when Candyman was with that white lady, and people didn't like it, and Candyman, and that's what it cost him his life. So Freddy Krueger might shapeshift and try to fool Candyman to believe that she's alive and she's waiting for him on the other side of the world. So maybe Freddy Krueger can fuck with Candyman's head, but I don't know for how long though. I don't know how long that prank is gonna work though, because Candyman is not as stupid. He's not that dumb. Okay. So yeah, people, this is a very tough fight right here. Unless Candyman figures a way to get more people to fear him more than they can fear Freddy, then there won't be no Freddy. Unless Freddy figures a way how to get more people to remember Freddy in order for Candyman not to exist no more. So This is pretty a tough one though. So yeah, if y'all want to leave a comment or not, tell me who y'all think will win though, because this is kind of like a draw to me. This is kind of a draw. I don't know who's gonna win this fight. This one's a tough one. But yeah, who y'all think is gonna win though, Freddy or Candyman? If you want to leave a comment, tell me why you think Freddy would win. If you think it's Candyman, tell me why you think Candyman would win. But anyway, that's all I gotta say. Peace.